This is the tutorial to show you how to set up a song map in WorshipSong Band. These sections of the song that are highlighting with my cursor are what we call the song map. The song map is basically the structure of the song by verse, chorus, bridge. It's the loopable elements and also the elements by which you can warp using WorshipSong Band. So here we have the song map set up with these times, also tied to chords. The structure of this is completely defined by this tracks.txt file. It's in the block called sections. So in here you basically have sections, and then for each section you have the name of the section and the time that it starts. The first one obviously always starts at 0. Verse 1 starts at this time, chorus starts at this time, verse 2 starts at this time, so on. So that's easy enough, but the hard part is if you don't get those times exactly right, then your looping won't sound right and you won't be able to loop exactly to a measure. So, but luckily, digital music technology gives us a way to find these times exactly. And I'm going to show you how I do that for the songs that are in the demo package and how you can do this with your own songs. Okay, so what I'm showing you here is a simple DAW called Acoustica Mixcraft. This is the program that I use to do this. It's actually very simple to do it in this program, but you can use any program that really offers you two features. One feature would be the ability to detect the tempo, and actually you can get the tempo detected in a lot of things because there's a lot of software out there that'll do it so that you can pick songs to exercise at the gym by and stuff like that. So any tempo detector will work. This one happens to have it built in. And the second thing it needs to be able to do is to snap to measures based on the tempo. And so that's what this DAW does for me here. So I'm just going to drag my full mix for this song into this track right here. Okay, so you'll notice where I have my full mix in there now. Now, what I want to do with this is I want to tell this software to beat match. And basically what that means, it's going to go through and analyze the song, tell me the tempo, and then lay out the song along the tempo. I'm going to click this button that says Auto Beat Match to turn it on. It's going to go through and process. Okay, and you'll notice that it has switched the tempo of my song to 142 beats per minute, 141.987. So basically what it basically did is it auto switched the tempo and also beat matched my song. You'll notice this button says snap to measure. If I click in the white down here, you'll notice that the cursor jumps based on where I click. It's actually snapping to 4 beat measures in the song. So what I'm going to do is play the song from the beginning, and then I'm going to try to determine where the verse begins, what measure it begins, what time. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So somewhere around 20 seconds. 3, 4, 1. Okay, so it's whatever measure started right before that. That says 20.283 seconds. I'm just going to play it to hear if that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means my verse begins at 20.283 seconds. That's the time I put right here in my file. Verse 1, 20.283 seconds. And then I continue on. So the chorus is somewhere around here. 3, 4, 1. There's my chorus. That's too late. That's it right there. That's my chorus, 47.327. And then I just go through the song and I get the times like that. It ends up taking just a few minutes per song, and I get good times. Then what I can do here is I can just test my looping. So for instance here, when I'm running the WorshipSong Band app, I'll just jump to that chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Anyway, so that my times are right, and I've just done it laying out these times in my DAW. So the final thing that you have to do is you'll notice that in this song map I have chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, bridge, chorus, outro. Whenever a section name like chorus is repeated, that means that that chunk of the chord chart appears just one time down here. So when it's showing you the chord chart or showing the lyric display, either way, it will always use that same section name. So I only have to have the chorus in my chord chart once. If I have a slightly different chorus, I can name it something different, like chorus 2 or chorus 3 or whatever. And also, you'll notice in my chord chart, I have a couple other features to that. I have even odd lines, where odd lines like 1, 3, and 5 are chords. Even lines 2, 4, 6 are lyrics. Then I also have this lyric break in here, measured in number of seconds after the beginning of the song, after the beginning of the section, I mean. So 13 seconds after the beginning of the chorus, I want to lyric break. And then that'll basically be, so I'll show those 3 lyrics on the screen, and then the lyrics will break and I'll show those next 3 lyrics on the screen. And then, so once you set up your chord chart to match all your chords to the sections that you put in your sections, your song flow and chord chart is all done. And then this tracks.txt file goes along with the MP3s that make up your song. They're all zipped up together into a zip archive, and that's what you put in your library. That's really all there is to setting up a song in WorshipSong Band.